Okay, we are going to talk about something today called the discriminant. And this is the second part of that 2-4 lesson. And the discriminant is, or 2-6, whatever section we're on. The discriminant is just the part that's underneath the quadratic function. And it is, or underneath the quadratic function, underneath the radical of the quadratic function. And it will tell us how many roots we have. And we're going to see how that works. Um, so if we interpret the discriminant, we need to know what happens and when it's 0. And so if the discriminant is positive, there are 2 roots, meaning there are 2 places where it touches, where the graph will touch the axis, 2 real roots. And then if D is negative, then there are no real roots. So that means that our equation doesn't ever touch the axis. And if D equals 0, which remember 0 is neither positive or negative, means that our vertex lies on the axis. Okay, so now let's look at our example here with Rachel. So Rachel's serving a tennis ball and she's throwing it in the air, and the height of the ball is given by this function. And we want to know if the ball is going to hit 4 meters. So in order to do that, we have to set our function equal to 4. And then we're going to make it equal 0. So we get negative 5t squared plus 5t minus 2. Now, if it's going to hit that height, that means that either D is positive or D is 0. But if D is negative, then it's never actually going to get there. So to figure out if D is positive or negative, D being our discriminant, we're going to have B squared minus 4 times A times C. So this is 25 minus, and then 4 times negative 5 is negative 20, times negative 2 is positive 40. So 25 minus 40 is negative 15. Now, because the discriminant is negative, that means there is no real solution to the equation. So this ball will never be 4 meters high. Okay, so now we are going to find a B that will give us one real solution. So in order to do that, if we need one real solution, the discriminant needs to equal 0. So in order to do that, we have B squared minus 4AC is equal to 0. So B squared equals 8 times, or minus 8 times 18. So I'm going to come back over here to Desmos, do 8 times 18. So get 144. So B minus 144 equals 0. B squared equals 144. So B has to be 12. So in order for this to have one real solution, B has to be 12. And that's all we need to know. So I want you to practice with some quadratics, and we're going to put these in the comments to determine if those quadratics have 1, 2, or no